Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. This week, heavy metal launches, and with it come 2 new weapons that we're finally getting our hands on. Today, we're going to have a quick look at what these weapons have to offer, and I'm going to go over some potential god rolls to keep your eyes out for. I'll review each gun individually over the course of the week, but for now, let's have a look and see if these weapons will be any good. The first one we're going to look at is Synacia, which is a solar waveframe sword. These guns will come in 3 variants: the normal, the shiny, and the tier 5 shiny. The icon you're seeing just now is the tier 5 shiny. Waveframe swords are very good for general purpose. They're very good at ad clear and mobility, and the perks that this thing can get puts it above the rest. So in the left hand column we have Proximity Power, Relentless Strikes, Attrition Orbs, Assassin Blade, Sharp Harvest and Wellspring. On the right hand column we have Surrounded, Burning Ambition, Binary Orbit, Elemental Honing, Eager Edge and Chain Reaction. So going left to right, Proximity Power can grant up to 65 melee stat at times 5 stacks. Killing enemies while you're surrounded will generate stacks. Relentless Strikes, scoring 3 powered hits in 2 seconds will generate 1 ammo. Attrition Orbs, deal damage to the target and you'll spawn an orb of power. Assassin's Blade, weapon kills grant this sword 50% damage and improved movement speed. Sharp Harvest, getting 3 sword hits in 1.5 seconds will generate 5% of your special ammo. These will go straight into your reserves and the effect is halved if you have 2 special weapons equipped. And finally Wellspring. Weapon kills grant 8% ability energy divided up against all uncharged abilities. Now straight away, the best perk in this column, hands down, is Sharp Harvest. Using your sword to get 3 quick hits to generate 5% of your special ammo directly into the reserves is amazing, especially with how potent special weapons are in Edge of Fate. I'm thinking Mint Retrograde, I'm thinking Lionfish, I'm thinking Lord of Wolves. If you run this in general gameplay, you've always got a way to generate special ammo without investing in the weapon stat. Brilliant, A+. Titans, if you're looking at a wishful ignorance build, then you might want to choose Proximity Power 2 because sword kills will generate Banner of War for you, and also it will increase your melee stat, so you could theoretically only run 135 melee, get your sword out, generate a Proximity Power times 5, then use your Fletchette Storms for a 200 melee powered Fletchette Storm. In the right hand column we've got Surrounded, which will give you 35% of a damage boost when you're surrounded by 3 or more enemies. Burning Ambition, dealing sustained damage to a target will apply Scorch and it will eventually ignite them, and you can use Radiant Shrapnel from the artifact to create the little solar orbs which will generate more Scorch and ignite. Binary Orbit, getting kills with darkness elements will grant the sword 8 seconds of 25% increased damage, and it can be activated while the sword is stowed. Elemental Honing, using an element generates 1 stack all the way up to 5 stacks. At 5 stacks the damage increase will go up to 35%. 1 stack is 10, 2 is 15, 3 is 20, 4 is 25, 5 is 35. Next we have Eager Edge. When you pull your sword out, you'll have about 4 seconds of enhanced movement with your sword swings. And finally, Chain Reaction. When you kill an enemy, they will explode in a solar explosion. So there's some good options here. First one would be Surrounded. I wouldn't turn your nose up at Surrounded. 35% extra damage for being surrounded, which you're going to be a lot when using a sword. It's free damage, it's really good. Binary Orbit, I wouldn't really recommend. Burning Ambition would be okay if you're wanting to use it in a unstoppable champ situation. You could stun an unstoppable champ with your sword. Elemental Honing is really good on Prismatic, but my eyes are on Eager Edge and Chain Reaction. Doing the portal grind, especially grinding the same solo ops Lost Sector over and over and over again, like Caldera or K1 Logistics, Eager Edge swords are absolutely brilliant to have in your back pocket, and this is the first one we've got, which is a seasonal weapon, so we're going to be able to get that damage boost from it, and our score multiplier will be higher for using it. 100% Eager Edge is worth a pick, but also Chain Reaction, because Chain Reaction Enhanced bumps up your ammo generation by 20. If you pair that with Sharp Harvest, you're going to have an absolute ammo printer in the sword. So that brings me to my god roll. My god roll would be Sharp Harvest and Attrition Orbs with Eager Edge and Chain Reaction. Attrition Orbs would proc off a Chain Reaction hits as well, so you'd be generating a lot of orbs. And then Sharp Harvest and Eager Edge would be great for when you're in the mines of Caldera or K1 Logistics or whatever lost sector you're doing. It would be a great utility movement sword to pair with something like Mint Retrograde. Just quickly, if you found the video useful, I'd appreciate showing some love. I'm on a big push just now to 1,000 subscribers, and any support you could show with that would be extremely nice of you. Alright, let's get back to the video. Love you lots, cheers. Next up, we're going to look at Trichinas, which is a rapid fire stasis slug shotgun. This is the first of its kind in terms of slug shotguns. We've never had a rapid fire frame on a slug before. It's 90 rounds per minute, which puts it between a lightweight shotgun and a rapid fire shotgun. For reference, a lightweight shotgun fires 80 rounds per minute and a rapid fire shoots 140 rounds per minute. So in the left hand column we have Lead from Gold, Rhyme Stealer, Proximity Power, Rapid Hit, Killing Wind and Transcendent Moment. Lead from Gold will grant you special ammo anytime that you pick up heavy ammo. Rhyme Stealer, anytime you kill a slowed or frozen target, you'll gain 1 stack of frost armor. When enhanced, this increases to 2. Proximity Power is the same as explained on the sword. Rapid Hit, precision hits increase reload speed and stability. Killing Wind, final blows will give you more range and movement speed. And finally, Transcendent Moment, getting a kill with light energy will give this weapon more range and aim assist. On the right hand column we've got Headstone, precision final kills will generate a stasis crystal. Precision Instrument, your damage will increase the more precision hits you get, up to 35%. Chill Clip, hits on the top half of this magazine will slow and freeze targets. Swashbuckler, getting melee kills will increase this weapon's damage up to 35%. Binary Orbit, getting light powered kills will grant this weapon 8 seconds of 25% increased damage. And Encore, getting kills will increase stability and range. Now for me there's only one role that I'm interested in on this weapon, and it's Rhyme Stealer Chill Clip. For a pure damage roll you're actually better off going with the double burst from Crucible. That can roll with Bait and Switch and Envious Arsenal, so if you want a damage slug then go for the Crucible one. This one is pure stasis and it will be amazing on any stasis build you've got. I recently did a nice full mantle build and this slug shotgun would be perfect for it. You could also pair it with things like Frigid Glare from the artifact, which states when you have frost armor and get precision kills, then the enemy will burst in a freezing burst that will surround enemies. So if you've got Rhyme Stealer Chill Clip and you've got Frigid Glare on with frost armor, this gun will perpetually give you frost armor which will freeze enemies, which you'll then kill with Rhyme Stealer to give you more frost armor, and you just get this mini cycle held within the gun and the artifact. It looks like it would be very synergistic, but 100% go for Rhyme Stealer Chill Clip on this gun. It would be the perfect pairing to have with any stasis build, as I said, but I'll give it a proper deep dive once I get my hands on it. And there you go, that's the 2 weapons we're getting with Heavy Metal this week. So as I said, they'll come in 3 forms, the base form, the shiny form, and then the shiny tier 5 form. So best of luck this week, try to get your desired roll. Hopefully I've given you something to shoot for, but other than that, that's all from me. I appreciate your time and I appreciate you watching the video. As I said previously, any love you could show would be greatly appreciated, but I'll see you soon for more Destiny 2 content. All the best, cheers.